Hi guys, welcome to a career mode series. We're episode 1 in Melbourne. I'm driving for Toro Rosso, and this is going to be an exciting race because this car is actually pretty good. The only downside with it is that the brakes are not great. But however, I managed to qualify in 5th position, so I'm pretty happy about that. Apparently our name is Player Rimsey. I was trying to have just Rimsey, but it didn't allow us, so it was Player Rimsey, and I guess that's okay. We had sun all weekend, and let's see the standings. Mark Webber taking pole position in front of Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel, and I managed to take 5th position. Where did our teammate go? Daniel Ricciardo in 15th position. So apparently we did a pretty good job. I'll go with normal fuel strategy, pit lap 6 or 7. Yeah. You know what? Let's just go ahead and start this one. If you really would like a setup for this track, you could go to my back of the grid video, as I have all the setups there for every single track except Monaco, Singapore, and Japan. But unfortunately we have to do those tracks now for the career mode.
This is your first race, so concentrate on keeping it clean and a good result.
Fortunately, I didn't have enough fresh tires for Q3, so I had to qualify on a worn one pair of tires. Sticking to the lean mix instantly. Gonna keep this clean. Alonso's on our outside here. Diving to the inside of Hamilton. And following behind Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber, the 2 Red Bulls. We got 3 Red Bull sponsored cars in the top 3 now. Now practice didn't go too well. Actually struggled quite a bit, so I finished in 18th position. But luckily I managed to put myself together and qualify in 5th position, so that's good. Just barely getting into Q2 and owning Q2, getting into Q3, and obviously a 5th place in Q3. I think I'm going to struggle with keeping up with these 2 Red Bulls now. Hamilton obviously wants to go past. Toro Rosso actually did a great job on making a car for us this season, as it's quick. Luckily it's a draw race, so that means I'll have my advantage, or at least not my downside though. Looks like the fight between the 2 Red Bulls is giving us the opportunity to catch in. However, I don't think I will be able to keep up this pace for the whole race. So we might see ourselves losing some position and sliding out of that corner, as Lewis Hamilton comes from behind and loses a part of his front wing. Now Alonso is in front of us. Hopefully I can get a good exit from this chicane coming up. Doesn't look like we got it. I'm going to struggle to get past the Ferrari now. This car is not too competitive in race speed,
The race officials
it looks like.
DRS.
As the qualifying pace was absolutely awesome, but fortunately the race pace is not. But it looks like it is a slight gap from Hamilton and behind. It looks like Alonso is starting to catch the Red Bulls now. And Hamilton is slightly dropping back. Gonna go aggressive through here. As a good exit is crucial. Lewis Hamilton is having DRS now. I'll just stick to the lead mix and pretty much let him pass, but he's not sticking with it. Can he get past in the second DRS zone? Looks like the gap is slightly too long,
Minor front wing damage. Front wing damage.
and he has front wing damage. Now I'm trying to save some fuel, as we might need it later on. Or I better stick with standard when I think of it, as we don't want to let the pack behind close into us. So hopefully we can hold some good pace. Three seconds up to Alonso. That's probably going to increase by the course of this race by a lot. If we let loose past, I don't think we're going to be able to catch him, but we will get the DRS of Lewis Hamilton now. No, it didn't. What the heck? Why didn't I get the DRS? I was clearly second over the DRS detection zone. Wow, now we're never going to be able to catch Lewis Hamilton, but hopefully we can hold off the gap to the cars behind. And this is on legend difficulty, by the way, if any of you guys was asking yourself that question. Wow, look at the gap Lewis has already. Now 1.6 seconds down to the 6th place, which is Massa. He looks like he is slightly increasing the gap to the cars behind him, but we're slightly increasing the gap to him then again, so it shouldn't be a problem just yet. Touching the grass slightly, which makes us lose some grip right here. Now Massa is increasing the gap now. I think it's Jensen Button that's behind him. He's just 1 second behind now. And we're due to pit now. But our tires don't look too bad actually. So that means I think I'm going to stay out for one more lap until I bother pitting. How smart that is, however, I'm not sure. At least the Toro Rosso has some speed, and it has curves. That's pretty much why I chose him. I didn't want to go with the Force India Williams, as I think the Toro Rosso is a much more fun challenge.
Remember to pit this lap.
Way more fun challenge. And I have tried a career mode with Marusha before. Didn't go too well. Ended in 18th place all the races, as the car has no curves and it's just horrible. However, 18th place is not too bad. So I'm going to stay out for one more lap, and Massa is having DRS.
We're comfortable at the moment.
Hopefully Ricardo sees the opportunity to go pitting as we sneak around Massa again. Looks like he lost it slightly and we're going wide, and now he will have DRS, but he's not able to pull off the move though, as he's coming to our outside here. Oh no, almost losing it. Lucky to actually manage to catch that one. So my tires seem to be good to go pitting, and Ricardo did not go into the pits. That's a bad move from his part, as it was clear in the pits, and I'm losing it once again. Another sign that my tires are starting to slip away from me.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
Going to the lean mixture now, as we're going into the pits, just to save some droplets of fuel. Hopefully we'll get a good pit stop, as it is needed. Come on, please, please. Give me a quick one, give me a quick one. And it is 3.1 seconds. Wow, that's great. Thank you so much, Toro Rosso. That's absolutely awesome.
When coming out of the pit, or you'll get a penalty.
Can we rejoin ahead of Jensen Button?
More scheduled pits.
And he's bumping into the behind of us, and we manage to sneak out ahead of him. But he is having good temperature tires. Looks like we didn't get past in pit strategy, which is good, but Button certainly has caught us. Still feel like I'm struggling slightly with the cold tires.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
Now he's running mix 3 and we are running mix 2, so if we can hold him behind us and not let him through, but the McLaren is awfully fast down the straight. Wow, a fight between Button and Massa.
The gap to the car behind.
Looks like Massa is not entirely happy with staying behind the British driver, as he's charging quickly and is from behind. And can he pull off the move? He can't, but we're going slightly wide. And Button will have DRS now, but he is way too far behind. Now what is the gap to Hamilton? It's 7 seconds. That gap is probably just going to increase, as I don't think I'll be able to hold his pace for very long. Just qualifying 1 lap pace is really good, but when it comes to 15 lap pace, it's a completely different story. But we haven't lost anything to Hamilton from the last sector, which is good. But we certainly haven't gained anything either. Now going into first gear for the second to last corner and coming up to the last corner, getting a good exit, but Button will have DRS. We're going to pull off a defensive move, and he is not going past us. And now the gap is too long for the British driver, but my defensive move probably came slightly too late, as he had to slam the brakes, but I didn't get any penalties, so I guess it's fine. 8.6 seconds to Lewis Hamilton. He is increasing by almost 1 second a lap. That is a lot. Now we got 5 laps to go. Almost 9. Wow, I'm absolutely not going to close that gap. Now Button is probably getting impatient. Now he's having DRS and has some great speed, and we're going for the slipstream as Kobayashi is coming to the outside but doesn't seem to pull off the move, and we're fighting Button on the inside, and he's going to have DRS once again, and he is giving us a tap, but he can't make the move. Wow, this is competitive driving. Or my car is not that competitive. I'm pretty much just defending my position for everything it's worth. 11.7 seconds to Lewis Hamilton. And looks like whoever's in the lead, I think that's Mark Webber. His home fans are probably excited. And he is creating a gap to the 3 cars behind him. Braking slightly too late, but getting an okay exit, at least good enough for holding Button behind. Now will Button get past in the DRS this time? Now a good exit is crucial. Almost losing it, as he's coming to the inside with horrible amounts of speed. I'm going for the slipstream and try to go to the outside, but locking. Now I'm using the curse to try and outbrake the Englishman, and no! Horrible, and we get a penalty. No way. What a start of the season. It was definitely a deserved penalty, that's for sure, but I mean, damn, why did I do that? Oh, now fighting Kobayashi. I should not have a penalty for that, because he definitely went into my line. So I was coming to his inside and he had to leave space for me. Now, I think it was a time penalty. It was probably 20 seconds, so that's going to put me outside the points. No way. Hamilton is posting the fastest lap of the race. Certainly wasn't a drive-through penalty. So that means I probably have a 20-second penalty as Grosjean is coming from behind. Now using some curse to get past Massa, and Massa is slamming his brakes for some reason. As we're breaking out the 100-meter board and managed to hold on to our position where we freaking spun out. Jensen Button, last lap. Holy smoke, that was not good. And it was just a few laps left of this Grand Prix, and now it's 20 seconds to Lewis Hamilton. No, it's Mark Webber this time. Roman Grosjean is behind in his Lotus. 20.2 seconds to Mark Webber. Oh, I feel so bad for Jensen Button. He certainly shouldn't have been spun out. I certainly should have let him have the position, as he was clearly ahead of me. And I was clearly braking way too late too. What the heck did you do, Roman Grosjean? He slammed into me from behind and lost a part of his front wing. Wow, that's certainly rookie. Now we're coming up to this corner, second to last time. Now we're going flat out for this corner, trying to use all the track that is available. But it looks like we're going to be dropped quite far behind if we have a 20-second time penalty, but a 10-second. It's certainly going to drop us out of the points, which is absolutely horrible when we could have had a 5th place in this race. Oh my goodness, why the heck did I do that? But then I certainly hope for a better race weekend in Malaysia. Next week. And I'm braking late as we come up to the last lap. And I certainly don't want to let Grosjean past.
Fuel is looking okay, but we'll keep an eye on it.
I'm sticking to the rich mix now, and hopefully, yeah, Grosjean didn't stick with the position, giving the position to me as we can go to the standard fuel mixture now and safely, hopefully though, safely get us into 5th position. But however, we also have a time penalty. Oh my goodness, that's probably gonna drop us all the way back to 24th position, or 23rd as the, holy moly, as someone's retired. That's probably Jensen, by the way. Oh no, I feel so bad about that. That's certainly a rookie mistake, as it is my rookie year though in Formula 1. But I'm certainly not a rookie in playing this game. Now I just gotta gain every 10th I can, and hopefully I gain a position for that. Going to the rich mix now for the final straight. Roman Grosjean passes, and we pull up the pit wall, and we freaking ended in 17th position. Holy moly. Wow, that's just horrible. That's absolutely horrible. 17th position. I got a 20-second time penalty. No! I could have had 10 points. I could have had 10 freaking points. Shit. Oh well, I certainly hope for a penalty-free race weekend at Malaysia next week. So I hope I see you guys then. And that is going to put Toro Rosso in 6th position with 0 points. Wow. And that's going to put us, of course, in 17th position, just ahead of the Caterhams, the HRTs, one of the Mercedes cars, and apparently Jean-Eric Verne is participating. But anyway, horrible race weekend. Good racing, but unfortunately a penalty ruined it for us. And hopefully I see you guys in Malaysia next week for an awesome race. And peace out.